Welcome to La Petite Pause, your little break in the day. Today, the story I'm telling you is about twins. Born under a strange sky, at first they were feared, but they became the heart of their people. The title of the story is The Fire Twins, Luma and Sola. The evening sky burned red the night that the twins were born. Clouds glowed like embers, and the midwives whispered that the ancestors must be watching. Their grandparents bent over the fire-lit hut with smiles, eyes sharp, hands shaking. They studied the newborns closely. They studied the sparks at their fingertips and the glow in their tiny little faces. The grandmother lifted the first child, a girl. A spark leaped from her palm, flickering like a lantern. The grandmother smiled and said, "She shall be called Luma. Luma because she carries light within her." The grandfather picked up the second child, a boy. The boy opened his eyes with a steady warmth. His grandfather felt his heart warm and said, "And he shall be Sola, for he holds the strength of the sun." The name seemed to glow in the air. The grandmother straightened her back, and the grandfather with pride declared, "Remember this. Fire can destroy, yes, but fire is also life." The grandmother added, "Light and sun, Luma and Sola. These children are not curses, they are blessings." Not everyone agreed though. As the twins grew, the signs of fire in them became impossible to ignore. When Sola cried, flames trembled near the family fire. And when Luma laughed, sparks danced across the mat before vanishing. The other children pointed, "Don't play with them, they'll burn you." Elders around them frowned when they saw them. They muttered, "Fire it only destroys." Some people even suggested that the twins should be sent away. Only their grandparents defended them. "Every gift has two faces," reminded their grandmother. "Fire can burn, but it can also give light." The years passed. The twins worked hard. They helped carry water, gather firewood, sweep the yards. They did whatever they could to help the people in the village. Yet, whenever people saw them, they watched them with suspicion. Then came the year of the Great Fire. That year, dry winds swept through the grassland, rattling the trees and turning the earth really brittle. One evening, A cooking flame leaped into the tall grass. The fire spread faster than anyone had seen before, racing from bush to bush, tree to tree, and rooftop to rooftop. The people panicked. Buckets of water vanished into the blaze, but the flames only roared higher. Families screamed, children cried. It seemed that the whole village would burn. And then the twins stepped forward. Luma lifted her hands. Her sparks rose into the air, swirling around like fireflies, and the wild flames froze as though caught by an invisible net. Sola stepped into the blaze itself. Villagers shouted in terror, but he did not burn. With each stride, the flames bent toward him, shrinking, folding into his palms, until at last, they all vanished. Silence fell. Everyone stared, frozen. Ash floated down like snow, and in the center stood the twins, unharmed, steady, calm, their faces glowing in the fading light. The village had been saved by the very children that they feared. From that night, everything changed. No longer outcasts, Luma and Sola were asked to light the fires for festivals, to guard the village when dry winds blew, and to keep the fires alive during storms. Together, the girl of light and the boy of the sun became known as the Fire Twins. Not a curse, but the protectors of their people. And their grandparents' words became a proverb carried from mouth to mouth, generation to generation. Fire can burn, but it can also give light. Thank you for taking this little break with me on La Petite Pause. I hope you enjoyed the story. I'll see you next story. Bye bye.